I was a young man growing up in Nigeria when an Air Force pilot in Ghana seized the reins of government in his country following a successful military coup. And I recall how we will consume every news about what was happening in Ghana and what Jerry Rawlings was doing. One of the first things he did when his coup succeeded was to round up all of the extremely corrupt leaders of Ghana, who everyone knew were corrupt, and he executed them. And for decades, in fact, this day, many people across Africa are still talk about how it will be good if their country had a Jerry Rawlings. It is not because he executed those leaders that we are corrupt. And it is not because he had a successful military coup. But yes, those are all among the reasons. But it's also because after he took over government, he put Ghana on a path to become a great country. He began a process to completely transform Ghana. And while in office, nobody could talk about the corrupt Jerry Rawlings because he led by example. He was competent, he was honest, he was hardworking, and everyone could see why he did what he did. And in fact, as Jerry Rawlings told the story later, he, as an Air Force pilot, would travel every part of Ghana, and everywhere he went, he realized the disparity in the living standards of the people. He realized how poor the people were. And in his telling of the story, the water, for example, with which people who lived in big cities flushed their toilets was actually much cleaner than the water that people in the villages drank. It just fell to him that the people who were not rich and people who did not live in the cities and had some financial means were forgotten. So it's important then to understand why young Nigerians and young wherever people came from wanted someone in their own countries to rise and do what Rawlings did in Ghana. He did in fact transform the country and set it on a path to become what that country is today. Therefore, it is very difficult to talk about today's Ghana without tracing it back to the changes that Raleigh made, and in fact, to his ascension to power and everything that followed. This is a sad week, not just for Ghana, but for Africa, because this week Jerry Rawlings died at 73 years old. The way I see it, Jerry Rawlings actually came, he saw, and he conquered. He did everything, it seems to me, that he was placed on earth to do. Because after he left office, he did not leave Ghana. He wasn't one of those who put all of their wealth in Swiss banks in other parts of the world. He lived in Ghana, he remained in Ghana, and he died in Ghana. And he lived by example. Everyone will tell you that Rawlings became that figure in Ghana that people really revered and respected because that's how he lived. And you see, anyone who wanted to become a leader in Ghana knew the legacy of Jerry Rawlings and knew to try to live up to that legacy, even while Jerry Rawlings was still alive. Well, now Jerry Rawlings is dead. We can only wish that today's leaders and the future leaders of Ghana will continue to uphold that legacy, thinking as it were that the eyes of Jerry Rawlings will still be on them. That's probably too much to hope if one knows Africa well. But I think the thing is that Jerry Rawlings did his job. African leaders need to do their jobs. Jerry Rawlings is gone, and his death is not just a loss for Ghana, it's a loss for the entire Africa, a continent that's in need of statesmen. Jerry Rawlings was a statesman. His death is Africa's loss. I do wish his family very well. I also do wish the people of Ghana well. This is a week of mourning, but I do know that Jerry Rawlings, whenever he can, if that were ever possible, will always look down on Ghana and look down on Africa and smile. Because if anyone who ever listened to his speeches will know that his heart was bigger than Ghana. He loved Africa. He wanted Africa to do well, and Africa should mourn him. And this indeed is Africa's loss. But may the soul of Jerry Rawlings, the ex-president of Ghana, rest in peace.